Would I call this a dream car? Yes. Back when I was a kid, we used to watch that movie called Russian Boomer. The shape of it is just that's how I got into it, you know. I used to work in a car wash, I think back in 2006 or 7. Me and my mate, I was literally talking about it. Which is your favorite car? I was like, E38 facelift with widescreen now. And yeah, literally whatever that sort of car came into, I was like, I'll wash it, I'll do it, you just name it. And yeah, when obviously I grown up, I had the chance to buy, I had the chance to sort of build it, I've used it, you know. And yeah, sort of, I would say I achieved the goal. As soon as I drive E38, I feel proud, I feel completely different, you know, because as everyone knows, new cars is boring, you know, and driving old school-ish car, which is like looks like new and is like new, I was like, yeah, that's quite badass. My name is Ed, also known as Ed Eddy on Facebook, probably most before E38 forums. Also new as a little BMW breaker. Dealing mainly with BMWs, I would say only with BMWs, breaking quite a few E38s and another type of BMWs, new, oldish. I wouldn't say I break a lot, but just also got to get into E38 braking because I was sort of building my one up. And also doing a couple of jobs like only on BMWs, I would say, like repairs and stuff, you know, a couple engine rebuilds. But as I say, I mainly do for myself. But if friends or friends ask me to do it, I was like, yeah, I'll do it, you know. I mean, as I got my own sort of business set up, as I said, because I'm basically on my own, and that's the way I keep it. I started doing mechanics at college. I had my first 728 E38. That was literally my first E38, like proper car. Obviously, my first car was Rover, then Audi, which is like, I don't even count them. But then my mate had a nice black 728 short wheelbase. It was sport, it was a nice little car. I loved it since day one. I sort of seen this car, I was so jealous. I was like, I want the same exactly car. And after a couple months, he got done for drink driving and he wanted to sell the car. He offered me to buy it on finance. I think it was 2012-ish, something like that. I ended up buying the car, loved it every single day of it. But some guy on the roundabout accidentally crashed into it and rode the car off. I repaired it, but it wasn't the same car anymore. So I thought, that's it. Meanwhile, when I was repairing mine, I knew what's a 740 and 750, like how the V8 and V12 drives. And I was like, this 728 must go. Sooner or later it must go. Since I sold the car, I was like, I'll get another one. It must be a facelift, it must be 740, and it must be black with the sunroof. Everything else, I don't care. So, because I knew what sort of interior I want, I knew what sort of spec I want. Obviously, I couldn't buy brand new back then, because they only produced them from 94, end of 94, beginning of 95, up to 2001. I sort of wanted to build my own car from scratch-ish. So after a couple months, I started sort of deal with cars. I was looking them E38s literally every single day, and suddenly I found this spares and repair, 740, black with sunroof, facelift. It was nice interior with the sport contour seats. It had a sat nav, which was good. I didn't needed to do wiring, but I didn't care anyway, because everything's going to be changed to black and every single option is going to be added. Since I bought this 740, I've sort of started breaking E38s. It wasn't like for business purposes or making any money or anything. Like, from my point of view, was better, instead of paying a couple £100 for some sort of part, I could buy, back then, could buy a whole car. And yeah, that's why I sort of wanted to buy a whole car and know where every single bolt and nut is hidden when I'm going to build mine. In the same time, when I strip the car, I've learned stuff. I've sort of bought one after another. If I see some sort of option in one car and that's going cheapish money, and I knew I can sort of make a couple quid out of it, let's say get a part for my car free, I was like, yeah, I'll go and get it. So I ended up stripping about, well, till today, I probably lost the count, but I think it's about 45-ish E38s, which is literally from 728 up to 750, long, short, you name it. That's why this car has got so much optional extras in it. Literally, it's got everything apart from fridge. I'm really happy how it sits now. I only need to finish the wiring and for back entertainment system, and that's pretty much done. Option wise, it has everything's leather stitched. It's got back blinds, it's got central console, rear TV, rear entertainment pack, or you call it a presidential pack with a phone and adjusting front seats and stuff like that. Double glazed DSP system, which is not completely installed, but it's in sort of process. Hydro boot installed as well. Power folding mirrors with a chromatic glass. I bought a Compass from America, which is pretty much stock over there, but not in the UK. It's got massage seats, heated seats, front and rear, obviously electric seats, inline wood trim, which is quite good, especially on the for short wheelbase. I've installed the electric steering column, installed a 4.6 IS cluster with a 4.6 IS ECU kit, but as I said, in the future there will be 4.6 engine, which is in process. It's going to be done in a couple months, along with a transmission, because 4.6 has a bigger torque converter, obviously, for more bhp and more torque. It also has a you would call them coke tables. I mean, they're quite rare. People are just going mental for them, but as I said, I bought a whole car just because of them tables. Same as the wheels. I wasn't fancy to spend thousands on them. I found online for a couple grand complete car with the tables and Alpina wheels. So I was like, yeah, that's gonna be another breaker for me, which is like another tick in the box for my E38. And that's why I sort of end up breaking so many E38s, because there was so many boxes to tick, you know. Because it's really classic, no modifications inside, no modification outside. I just want to keep everything OEM spec. Don't want to add anything aftermarket or like, you know, bling bling ish style. So I'm gonna keep it original. I mean, I'm not thinking to sell the car, I'm not thinking to crash it or whatever, you know, touch the wood 3 times, but hopefully that's never gonna happen, but you never know. Because I mean, I only do 1,000-ish miles a year, probably just going to the shows, maybe backs and forwards, maybe shops, and maybe just, it's a Sunday car. It's my pride and joy, that's what it's gonna stay. It's not a daily driven car for work purposes or anything like that. It's just my pride and joy. Whenever I go to petrol stations or just name it, go anywhere, I see them heads turning around, literally breaking necks, and I just feel proud what sort of work I've put into it. That's why it puts a smile on my face. How people react, everyone reacts quite differently, let's say that. But when I sort of drive it out, take it to petrol station, fill it up, pretty much 90% I'll get them looks where it's like, dude, it's a nice car, you know. Also get them offers, let's say, do you want to sell the car, do you want to, you just name it, you know. When I drive outside the road, especially in town centers or somewhere where it's packed with people, they just look at it like it's sort of supercar, whereas like it's only a standard E38, you know, not standard, but looking nice, clean example of E38, how it should look. Nothing slammed, nothing budged. It's completely stock, clean car, you know. And that's probably that's why people love it, you know. Yeah, I would say nothing would beat my E38. Nothing would replace E38 as my baby, let's say that.